Good afternoon everyone. First video of the year. Really excited for my first summer with the koi pond, my first full proper summer. Lots to get done. As usual, I haven't really done anything. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but the weather's been awful over here. Pretty much rain all day. This is the first little bit of sun that's been creeping out today. I've cleared all the leaves, so it looks kind of tidy around. Cleared the borders, ready for some, new fencing at some point. And then today I'll be deconstructing that summer housey shed thing at the back there, because the plan will be to move the filter to the end rather than off on the sides, being rather annoying. Now the reason for this is I'm going to get a few big koi. Now don't worry, I'm not rushing to put anything in the pond. That's why I'm getting the filter moved to where I want it before I get them. But they're sort of about between 60 and 70 cm, some kahaku, some ogon, some really nice showers that I'm really excited about. So yeah, a few thank yous as usual to classics like Mr. Daly, Gary Parker, some really helpful advice on filtration, and Northern Koi Keeper. We will get to do the pergola at some point, and hopefully, fingers crossed, when the lockdown kind of finishes and tier system ease a little bit. I think the Northern Koi Keeper, I think his name's Tony. He will be, hopefully we can maybe try and get Tony to get down here and build a pergola together, because I really love a pergola. I'll insert a picture up here somewhere. That was my pond a few days ago when we had a pretty heavy dusting of snow here. Everyone seemed to survive it, or I say seemed, everyone did survive it. I've actually managed to get my pump working a lot better again. Now it kept kind of spluttering, it would go that's the worst impression of a pump ever. But I've pulled out the propeller, and there was loads of muck and fish waste in there, so I've cleaned that all out and it's flowing a lot better now. Returns are another thing that I'll be looking to change. There's also a young koi keeper called Jordan Mitchell, I believe, on one of the Facebook groups. Really kind guy, lots of encouraging advice, so thank you Jordan for that, really kind of you. Anyone else that I haven't said thank you, I have thanks in my brain for you. Yeah, we'll get on, and I'll do a little time lapse of me breaking down the back bit there, and then I'll do a little bit of a walkthrough of what we're going to get up to, and maybe a quick look at the grow on. They've been growing on that tank since November now. I doubt they'll be putting on a huge amount of weight, so I've just been feeding wheat germ, but it's always fun to have a little look and see what's going on, so I'll go get cracking on with that. So as you can see, there's a big massive space here now. Obviously it does open it up a lot now there. So the idea is here, the filter, so instead of it being up in the corner over here pretty ugly, and probably not very level either, this filter is going to be turned around this way. It's going to be boxed in along here like so. So what I ideally want to do is I'm going to have to get a big pickaxe or something, pickaxe out those steps there, and then what I might do is quite a big summer house shed type of structure that I've just taken down, but I might use it as a filter house, and then in the winter, cover the ponds, and also it means the filter's covered in as well, because obviously, it's not great that the filtration at the minute, but it works. That's the main thing, it works. You can't really see because there's so much glare on the water, but everyone seems to be doing well. Let me just turn the air off. So once that air is turned off, you can see a few of them down there. The light's pretty awful at the minute. The bottom, apart from this corner over there, I think that's just due to where the pump wasn't working as it should be. Everything, the bottom's pretty clean. One of the mirror carp there. And actually looking at the pond now with the net off, I love having that net off. It just makes the pond look so much nicer. Hence why Northern Koi Keeper get that pergola up, will look really nice. There you go, there's a few of them coming around now. Everyone seems to be doing, you know, really well. It's so nice to get that return working properly as well. You know, I'm thinking about possibly moving on a few of the koi. So the goldfish, if anyone wants any goldfish, they're free, you can have them. If not, I will be making this pond slightly bigger and slightly deeper, and they'll be going in there. But if anyone does want any goldfish, either if you know you're setting up a new pond and you need something to kind of kickstart the filter, drop it in the comments and you're more than welcome to have them. I think there's probably about 20 mid-sized range fish. There's a lovely, I love this guy. Anyone knows the name of that one, please do let me know. Still learning as usual. There's a fair bit of space, but I do want to make room for the big koi that are coming. It might not look that deep, the pond, but it is pretty deep. There you go, that's a lovely video of them all. So these are some of my favourite. The Akamatsuba really is a favourite of mine. Then you've got, I guess, the lemon ogon type thing here. Chagoi as usual. Big Mo, big red as well. You know what, the more I look at my koi, the more I think, you know what, they're actually, you know, might not be everyone's cup of tea, but they're definitely mine. I'm going to get cracking trying to break out this rock work here. I need to see if I can have a pickaxe or something to just whack it. But yeah, so that's the idea. It's going to be a long ways there. And then it also frees up the greenhouse, so I've also got space, possibly, you know, if I want to use the greenhouse for some koi stuff. I'm going a bit koi crazy, but first things first is move that filtration round. Then at some point try and get some returns fitted. I might see if there's anyone local. I live in London, so if anyone's local that, you know, can help another koi keeper out to fit some returns into the side, 'cause I'm a bit wary about drilling holes in the side of my new pond, then I'd really love your help. I'm on furlough, so but I can offer you, you know, share a beer or two at some point, and maybe even a fish, who knows. But if anyone can help with that, that'd be really kind. But yeah, I'm just yapping on as usual. So filter, move, house, whatever, returns and pergola and skimmer. That's pretty much my plans for this year. Andrew Daly's got me very jealous, and a few others. Andy Finch's pond, I think, as well, with a window. Where do I put a window? I wasn't sure. I thought maybe one here. The long ways is just, this is more just a pathway to walk down, so I wouldn't really think that way. But I was thinking maybe a little window here or a little window the other side. What do people think? I'd love to hear your opinion. But that looks, I don't know if you can really tell, that's really opened that up now up there. So, and I need to make some sort of net cover that looks nicer than that. Hence why the pergola will look beautiful over top of that. So yeah, I'm gonna go bowl up the smaller koi in the grow on, just to see how they're doing, and then I'll catch you when I do that. So these are the grow ons that have been growing on since November, and I can tell you they have put on huge amounts of weight, absolutely huge amounts of weight. Especially this white fella over here, some sort of ogon, I think. You might be able to, you know, see from previous videos that they have got huge. The Kiyetsuri, or the King Kiyetsuri, it's got a little bit of carp pox on him. But then that, I can never pronounce the name of this one here. But that one there is also fattening up quite nicely. Kajaku's lost a little bit of colour. This is one that I purchased from exclusively koi, but I reckon that's because there's no light, unfortunately, in the grow on tank. Another thing to get and do. But in terms of actual size and body, I don't know. There's no koi sedate or anything in the water, so there might be a little bit. But you can just hopefully see the size. It's got a really big belly on him, so hopefully that one's going to be a nice big one. this kinky at Suri, lovely patterning on them as well, lovely fish. And then I'll see if I can get the Kajaku. Is more of a pastel orange at the minute, but see, plenty of body on that fish as well. I know this is a DeWitt's something or other, but you can see that lovely red head pattern there, so that'll be really beautiful. But I'll get them back on the grow on, but it would be good for you to see them all there. So you've seen all the grow ons, really pleased with that. It's only 2 months that they've been in that grow on vat. Good purchase, first time doing it, and it's inspired me, to get a few more smaller koi and grow them on, really after a Tencho shower. But like I said, I'll be getting some big koi very soon, so big plans, big fish coming. And I just, whilst you can see the lights dropped a little bit, I've been in the kind of koi shed, a bit dilapidated, but it does its job. And I did a bit of clear out in here, so hopefully you can see this alright. Electrics will get sorted at some point as usual, but they're in the inside, so it's all good. Obviously got the little box filter there, got a little welcome to the man cave. Got my net, I'll be getting a new net because I need a bigger one. Koi bowl, fish in there, all nice and neat now. Looks like a proper, kind of koi workshop kind of place. Got my medication stuff there, tools, feed, spare bits of plumbing, spare bits and bobs down there. These are the turtles that are currently just slowly waking up from hibernation, and they got a little light up there, so just switch that off for now, and I'll just head over to the main pond. So I don't know if any of you other koi YouTubers have one of these, but I've just stuck a polarizing filter on the lens there. I know some of you remember I do photography. I've also got an Instagram account called @JoshuaBirchPhotography. I'll put a link in the description, but if any of you guys are interested in my wildlife photography, then please head on over and just give me some support over there. That's my other main passion in life, is wildlife photography and landscapes. So just head over there and I'll put a link to my website. Prints are available. I'm a graduate, so if anyone wants to buy any cheap prices, just let me know. But anyways, I've just put the polarizer on so you can see the koi a lot better. So obviously down there you got the chagoi, just playing around with this polarizer. Got a big red down here. I think that's an akabeko down there, of the Akamatsuba. Martin, hopefully you can see your Utsuri down there, and your Kajaku is somewhere in here. I think he's down the other end of the pond. Let me go and just find him. But yeah, so polarizing filter, if you're doing YouTube videos, grab yourself one. Really useful bit of kit, and you can pick them up quite cheap. There he is, Martin. That is your Kajaku down there. Hopefully you can see, doing really well. And as I say, if anyone wants any goldfish, I've got tons, so just let me know. You can have them for free. But it's really nice just to see the fish. Obviously using the polarizer you can see them a lot better. There's quite a few in there, but as I say, a lot of these fish will be going to make room for the new fish that are on their way. So that's enough of me babbling on. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Next kind of job will be, getting that filter moved. I've just ordered a few bits and pieces off Kitsu Koi, so hopefully we can get that done in the next couple of weeks. Right, I'm off to go scrub some old pumps that I'll be probably selling on that I don't need. I'll be putting some pictures and stuff in the next video. If you're interested in some pumps for a pond, let me know. I think there's an Awazi Aquamax over there of some sort. But yeah, right, I'm going to end the video here. Just say thank you ever so much for everyone that supported me last year, my first kind of proper year last year on YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to a great start to this year. I know with COVID, so hopefully everyone staying safe and everything. I'm wishing you all well, and thank you to all those that have supported my channel. Really appreciate it. So we'll catch you on the next one.